everybody, my name is Shani and welcome back to my channel. Today is week 2 garden tour. I planted everything in my garden, my field, about 2 weeks ago on May 7th, I believe, and everything has gotten bigger. There's my sunflower. There's a noodle. I did have to replant a few of my cucumbers, and I planted more cucumbers too. So in between each sunflower, I planted a lemon cucumber, and these ones like to vine. So I'm hoping that they mulch the ground a little bit so these sunflowers can get nice and big. And you can see right there, still has a seed on there, but they are looking beautiful. So there's my little sunflower patch. I have more on this side. Right now these are my cucumbers. Another thing I did on Sunday is I planted zinnias and marigolds between all my vegetables, my fruits. So this one I replanted. I put some more cucumber seeds in there because they weren't germinating. It's another one, but the first 3 did. The first 3 popped out really good. They're taking their time, but they're coming out. And this next row is Navajo squash.
Hey,
The tractor's coming! He's talking about my neighbor. Then there's my Navajo squash. They're getting their mature leaves. And that's all the way down. And this one, Navajo squash, all the way down. They're just now popping out here and there. Some of them have huge leaves already, like this one. They look really good. Another thing I planted was onions right here. So this little row, this little strip, I have onions. They're just green onions, something small and quick. Right here, Navajo melon. And these seeds I got from New Dawn program here in Shiprock. They're coming out okay. You know, some of them didn't really germinate well, like this one. So I do have to replant a few. These ones are flowers. It's another one. And then this next row is zucchini, half zucchini and half yellow squash. So the zucchinis are doing really good. They're getting their big leaves too. There's a few of them that didn't germinate, so there should be at least 2 right here, and I'm gonna have to put some more seeds down. But zucchini's doing really good. This next one is honeydew melon, all the way down, and then at the halfway point, or that stick, that's about halfway. All the way down will be cantaloupe. So I did have to cut a few seedlings back. So I'm trying to get 2 to 3 little plants in a little hill. And that's just so I can get the most fruit off of them. If you have too many seeds in one spot, they'll be fighting for room and it won't produce a lot of fruit. So yeah, These are cantaloupe, and then this side is yellow squash. And this one's just doing wonderful. You can see where I took some of the seedlings out. And that's probably why these grew so well, because they had more room. That one is barely coming out. So yeah, and I've been trying to keep up with the weeds. And there's one row right here I just kind of let go, but I do have a reason for that. This little row I planted okra, and they're still very tiny, so I'm waiting for them to get a little bit big, like this one. So when they get a little bit bigger, I can see them better, and then I'll be able to rake these out. Rake them out in no time. Whoops. So yeah, from that melon all the way down. Whoops, sorry. All the way down. I just kind of let the weeds go. I did weed this side though. Took all to rake this side, and then I'm just waiting for the okra to get a little bit bigger. And that's about it. That's all my week 2 garden update is in the big field. I'm pretty excited about having flowers planted in here. The flowers are really good for pollination. They attract bees, and it's just pretty to look at. But so yeah, I have zinnia and marigolds growing, and a little uriah growing.
I'm not growing.
You're not growing? Are you sure? You look like you're growing. And he's 3, by the way. He'll be 4 in 2 months. Yes, you are. He's shy. But yeah, I just want to show this little field and how exciting it's going to look when it's nice and filled out, and there's vegetables and fruit everywhere. So it's going to look beautiful. And I just love it when the sun's golden like this. You can see plants all the way down, and they just light up.
It just light up?
They just light up. They just love being out here. Okay, and this is my little front garden. I did put some plants in today. So right here I have all my tomatoes replanted. The last set did not survive. The dogs ripped them up, but this time I used eggs when I planted them. So I had some old eggs, and you dig the hole. It's gonna be about a good foot, maybe around there, and then you crack the egg a little and put it on the bottom, and then you take your tomato plants, which are huge. So you take them, you trim the little stems, the arms off, so like these, you just pinch them off, and you put them in the ground, and that's why they look so small, but they'll get bigger. These 2 are Roma tomatoes. I hope I didn't label these two tomato varieties. I didn't label, and that's my fault. So I'm not sure, 100% sure if these are Roma, but I really hope they are. If not, then these are sweet cherry tomatoes. And then these ones are the Black Prince heirloom tomatoes. So I have 4 of those in the ground. And when these ripen, they'll be a dark red color, maybe purplish. You want another one? And then these are our snap peas, and we've been picking some off the past couple days. I don't see any yet. There's a little one right there, but it's not ready. Oh, right here, yeah. Right here. The baby one. We had some bigger ones on there, but we already ate them. Okay, and then this little bed, all my radishes are taken out except for this one. I am saving this one so I can get the seeds. I plan to plant more for the fall garden, and radishes are a cold weather crop. So when it gets hotter, it's called bolting. That means they start growing up more and they'll produce flowers, and that's where you get the seeds from. So that's why I left this one in here. I have some green chilies that I planted. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're kind of puny, but I'm hoping that, you know, putting them in the ground, they'll bounce back. I'm not sure about this one. This one's probably not gonna make it, but I have 3 of them for sure are gonna grow. These are marigolds. I did transplant a few of them. Okay, in a little bit. I did transplant a few of them to my patio garden. And then these are kale. They were so tiny last week and now they just took off. I have a few kale plants in there. I'm probably only gonna get a few harvest a few from them, but that's okay. It's getting warmer, so they're gonna go to seed like this one. Uriah, you want to show your strawberries?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my strawberries.
Where's your strawberry?
Like here.
Oh, there it is.
And this is my orange strawberries is that one.
Yes, and you have another little one right there.
Yeah.
He's so happy for his strawberries.
And this is that strawberries is a big one.
Yeah, they'll get big. We'll have to let them grow.
That one?
This is green onion. I let these go ahead and grow out, so I'm gonna collect seeds from these and plant them in the fall again.
And then this is my Christmas.
That's a gnome.
No.
Okay, and back here are the beets. They're getting pretty big. I might harvest a few this week and see how they taste. That's loud. That was very loud.
No.
So I might harvest a few and try them out. And if I don't like them, then I'll just let them grow out and flower so I can get seeds from those too. And then the only other thing is a little jalapeno. And then I have a spider monkey over there. Are you a spider monkey? Okay, so here's the patio garden. I did add a few flowers. These are petunias. These are the marigolds that I took from the front garden and transplanted them. And they're doing good. I got a little blossom right there. These should be petunias too. And
I just
go get something to drink.
I want water.
Go get water. And here's the purple basil. They got a lot bigger within a week that I showed you guys. Look closely. I have some chives growing, and I did throw some chives seeds in there just because I want these to be full. So, and same thing with this little garden box. Here's my basil. I put some flowers in here and have some chives growing. My tomatoes are doing really good. They gotten bigger. They're starting to bush out a little. I have some more petunias right here. Just a few more. Just makes the space look full and pretty. But yeah, that's about it for my patio. We did harvest the rest of the lettuce in that little container, that brown container. we use those up, and I just end up putting flowers. My poor chickens, I do have some bad news. Gretchen passed away. She was an old chicken. She didn't lay eggs, so her purpose on the farm was to take care of all the bugs. And there's the plastic. There she goes. Ah, I want to grab her.
Which one? I like no egg.
Okay, let's lock up then.
No. Yeah.
Lock it up. But the good news is the turkeys are doing really well. They got their first set of
And then
feathers
this is Lolo.
on their wings, so yeah, they should be a really good addition to our family. We haven't decided on names yet because we don't know what gender they are. I do have a feeling we have one Tom. He's a little protective of the other chicken or turkey. I keep calling him chicken. And there they are. I think this is the Tom. He's a little bit bigger. And he likes to boss the other little one around. But they're doing good. That's about it for my garden tour. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to see more, subscribe, like, comment if you have questions. And until then, I'll see you next time.